legally. She mentioned
Oh
it
my
in there.
God, bro.
Listen to me.
Yes
You
or
want me a yes or
no?
no answer? He was accused. Yes, he was accused,
That's
but
all
not
I want to
legally.
know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. Boom.
Okay,
That's
was
all I'm saying. Let's
Nurtuck
But
move
it
not
turned
forward.
accused
out
of
not
rape?
true. But it turned out not true. Why
You
did you
don't
not
know if it's
Was
understand
true. You know
that?
Nurtuck
how
not
hard it's
accused?
true. You know how hard it is to prove that she was molested.
Oh my God, here we go. Okay, Rican is
Was
here. So can we?
Nurtuck not accused? Was Nurtuck not accused? Yes or no?
100%. Yes. Yes, he
And
was
then
accused.
so big deal. What's the problem?
Not
And
what's the
he was
problem that we're
arrested and
talking about one
processed,
specific
and he had a
person. Y'all
bail.
bringing
What's the
somebody else in
problem?
it. We
What's
talking
the
about Henry
problem?
Resilient. Was he not
What's the
accused of this?
problem?
You're trying to move the goalposts because maybe you sucking his dick or something, but I
No
don't know.
one, no one, no one is moving the goalpost. What I'm
Yes, you
saying is,
are, man.
you want to talk shit, and you want to say, "Well, nerd talk.
And
This
I'ma
wasn't
talk
proved,
that
and this
shit.
wasn't proved. This wasn't proved." Well,
I'ma
nothing
talk
was
that
proved for
shit.
Henry either.
I'ma
So
talk
it's
that
the
shit.
same
Yes,
shit.
it was, man. Cause he
Why
over
y'all
here
Oh,
all
Rican's
mad?
here
fabricating
now.
Why
fucking
y'all all
evidence.
Guys,
mad?
Rican is here.
He
Rican
over
is.
here
Oh,
fabricating
look,
shit.
look. Rican is here now. He finally showed up.
He
It took
over
you
here
long enough.
if he at the end of the day, if it wasn't true, he wouldn't give a fuck about somebody calling him a diddler.
Ian, we don't need you anymore. Rican is
But
here.
but
You
he
can go
doesn't.
away.
He doesn't
Oh,
care
now I
what
can
y'all
go away,
say.
man. You already
Oh,
left,
that's
man. You
G-Gen.
got scared and
That's
ran.
hilarious.
So
G-Gen, get
stop
out of
playing
here,
with me.
G-Gen.
Henry doesn't care what y'all say. It's like
Yeah,
you call me
He
Miss Piggy and all.
seriously
I
obviously
don't
doesn't
he
care
does
care.
what you
because he
guys
came
say.
out talking about what he did and didn't do.
You
So
idiot.
obviously he
Because
gives a
you don't
fuck.
watch the show. He been saying from the
Obviously,
beginning of time.
for me to be a
From the
project
beginning of time,
crackhead,
he
he
said
must
that
jump.
when his child case was over, when the whole thing was over, he was gonna release it. It wasn't because of y'all. He said
Yeah,
it. He
yeah.
go back.
He
Go back
released it.
months and
He
months even
released it.
before
A
Rican.
protection order being denied. That's it. It had nothing to do with if it's true that his daughter was molested or not. Those are two separate things.
No,
That's what he presented.
you're saying that he
No
cares
time out. Did
about
he
y'all
not
and he
present
does not.
that the protection order was denied? Is that the same thing as, oh, I'm vindicated from my daughter being molested?
What are
Yeah,
you
he was
talking
vindicated
about?
Oh
though.
my
That whole
fucking
thing was done.
God,
It was
bro.
dropped. So what do you mean?
But
Y'all
what
stupid,
was
bro.
Nerd
Yo,
Talk
no,
vindicated?
Ian,
Because
it's
let's play
Y'all
this
stupid,
game.
bro.
Let's play this
Y'all don't know
game.
the
right.
real
Let's play
world,
this
bro.
game. You
We
don't
ain't
know
talking
nothing.
about
You don't know
nerd
nothing.
talk.
Let's
We
play the
talking
same
about Henry
game.
Resilient. Let's talk
I'm
about
not.
Henry
I don't.
Resilient. And y'all will sit there and
I'm not even
defend a
talking about
man
Henry.
who was
What?
around somebody who's accused of being
You
around
defend a
somebody
man
who
who
let
you,
him touch a 6 or
but
7
The
year old.
the accusations
You
were
defend a man who
dropped.
had sex with a minor.
A
The
17-year-old,
Ian,
accusations
but
you
you
were
over
defend a
here
guy
dropped.
who
is
had sex
defending a
with
man
a
who
minor,
was
The
bro.
accused of
accusations were
allowing his
dropped.
daughter to
The
be around
court
somebody who touched
A
her
minor.
dropped
sexually.
them. The court,
A minor
just
got
like
kidnapped
Oh
as
Nerd
a child.
Talk
wow, no, she's
case,
a real
it
minor.
was
His daughter's
dropped.
a real minor. His daughters are somebody who can't defend themselves,
Do you
and you
know
will
that
sit there and stand
they
next to
took his
that.
daughter to the hospital? It was
17 is
proven
still a
there was
minor, bro.
nothing.
Her hymen cannot
Nothing.
be broken, and she could have still been molested. What are we talking about?
I You think I'm stupid? Of course I know that. They
I'm
were
obviously feeling like you're stupid because
obviously,
you're still
obviously,
defending him.
obviously, Ian, if this is not, they don't only, when a child is accused of, because I have a
You fumbling
degree in
right now. Get your
psychology.
words together. Think.
No,
Let's
I
think
know.
about it.
I'm telling you, you shut up and let me listen because I let you talk, so you listen.
You mean let you talk because
When a
you
child is
listening, not
accused of
playing.
being abused,
Ian,
it is
stop.
not
Ian,
only
stop.
a doctor. It is not only they check, their private area. They take them to a psychologist. They go
Yeah,
through various testing to
yeah.
determine if that child was
No
actually
timeout. And
abused.
was her therapist not told that she was touched sexually, and that's what launched the investigation?
No, bro.
But
Oh
no,
my
the
God.
wife
This
accused
came
him. What
out
are
of
you
The
Henry
talking about?
therapist,
Resilience mouth.
the
Y'all
therapist,
are saying things that this man had
Ian,
already said though. And then y'all trying to refute me
Listen,
off of shit he's saying.
The
I'm
fucking
just
The
regurgitating what he
doctors,
said. Or
Ian.
whatever,
The
bro.
doctors said that
Y'all gonna defend
the
y'all gonna
child.
defend somebody
Ian,
who
the
allowed
doctors. Hold
who was
on.
accused of
Oh my
allowing his
God,
No,
you're
daughter to
gonna
be
you're
around
defend
you
somebody
somebody who
who had
touched
sex
her
with a minor,
sexually.
allegedly,
bro.
allegedly. You're just like you want us to say allegedly about nerd talk. Allegedly,
No, I want
allegedly.
y'all to stop calling him a PDF
I
file
don't call
because
him a
that's not
PDF
what it
file.
is.
That's never been
No,
on my
I'm gonna
mouth.
keep.
One.
I'm gonna call him a pedophile. I'm 100% gonna call
And
him a
you're
pedophile.
liable. If he sues you, you're liable.
Okay. Well, good luck suing
Cool.
me then. Cool, sue me.
You're
I'll
liable
still call
for
him a
it.
pedophile.
That's it.
I'll go
You're
to court.
defending him.
I'll go to court. I'll go to court. If they find me guilty, guess what? I'm gonna still call that man a fucking
But listen,
pedophile. I
let's
don't give a
move on
fuck.
because I don't give a.
I don't give
Let's
a
move on
fuck.
because
Check this
I
out.
don't
I'm
give
not
two shits
defaming
about nerd
Henry.
talk.
That's the thing about it. I'm
You
not
are though.
slandering
You
him.
are.
I'm only saying what
You
he
are.
said. I'm saying what he said.
But
You're
you're
choosing
ignoring all
bits
the
and
other stuff he
pieces.
said. Right. You're choosing bits and pieces
I'm
because
using
he
bits and
also said
pieces when he comes out and
he
says that I
also
was
said,
accused of
Ian, listen,
allowing
will
my
you
daughter
listen?
to.
Ian, will you
You
listen?
constantly hear me
Listen,
saying
bro,
him
can you
verbatim.
Ian,
listen?
listen.
Ian,
What he said
listen.
verbatim.
He also said that the doctors psych evaluated his daughter and even said she does not exhibit any traits of somebody who was harmed.
Oh my
They said
Thank
that
God.
you.
or touched.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's move on because that's not if y'all want to talk about Henry and talk about go do that in your little podcast.
Yeah,
A
let's go
little
back to
Reason
Rican again
podcast.
because
We
we
do
the
numbers,
reason
love. We do numbers. You
no, you
got a
don't.
little
y'all
No,
podcast
buy
you
out
don't.
there,
numbers.
dog.
Y'all
You
buy
bought
numbers.
numbers. You
Y'all
bought
buy
No, you can
numbers.
numbers.
We
feel
know.
that. You can
Y'all
feel that.
buy
Yes, we
numbers.
get it. Yeah,
Do you
You
we
know,
get
do
it.
you
I
understand?
can
guys know
tell
that
that.
So
there's an
time out,
app that
Yes,
time
will
we
out,
can.
show
time
that
out,
will show
time
it?
out. So him Brazilian doesn't have Google ads.
What Google
That's
Ads
the
is not
Google ads.
about Google Ads is
Google
not
ads is
nothing
on
about
every
buying views.
yeah.
What are
No,
you
Google
Google
ads
talking
is
ads
on
is
about?
not.
everyone's
No, you pay for
channel.
Google ads. You pay
No,
for
you
this.
don't. No,
Yes, you
you
do.
don't. Google
No.
pays
Yes,
you. No,
you
you
do.
don't.
What are we talking
Ian,
about? Y'all see,
Ian,
y'all don't understand
Ian,
YouTube.
You
are
know
you
what Google Ads
are
is?
you
Let's not
serious,
talk
bro?
about this, bro, because y'all don't know what the
No, you
fuck
don't.
y'all
Do
talking
you know
about.
what
You was
there's
just
Google
you just turned
AdSense
into a
and Google Ads? Do you know what the difference is?
100%. And I'm asking you a specific question. Do you understand what Google Ads is? Do you
I
understand
know
what
what Google Ads
paying
are,
for a
yes.
promotion, like the difference between botting and paying a platform? Just like I can boost my post on Instagram, you think that's me
All
buying
your comments are fake.
bots?
All the comments
Yeah,
on those
no,
videos are fake.
see, moving the goalposts.
Ian,
Like,
No, I'm just
is
saying.
that not the same thing?
Google, hold on, wait, stop. Ian, Google Ads is not the word you're looking for. Google Ads is completely different. It's ads that Google puts on everyone's thing. What talk about is
No, it's not. No,
advertisements
it's not.
where you
No,
pay
it's
to get
not. You
Yes, it
can't.
is.
No, you
Ian,
can't.
Google
No,
Oh my
Ads,
no,
God,
you
Google
Google it.
Ads
can't,
can
Oh
be
my
hold on.
bro.
God.
Y'all don't know
He's
what the
right.
fuck
Ian,
y'all
Right.
talking
He's right.
about.
Let's
Y'all.
move it on.
Anyway,
Let's
no.
move it on.
Google Ads can be played across YouTube. That's what it is. Go ahead.
Exactly. Thank you. But
Oh wow,
this is the thing, right?
wow.
You are over here defending someone, right? And you came at me and you talk about all this dumb
Let
shit
Alex
that
come
you
up here and
say.
defend himself then.
Right? No, listen to me. I'm
But he
not
didn't.
talking.
You did.
I don't care about you, Alex. I'm talking about you. What comes out your mouth, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
everything I'm
because
talking
you're the
about, I
one that's
back up
here.
everything I'm saying, and then we can
But you
see that I'm
haven't.
backing up
It's
what I'm
that you
saying. Just
can't
because
back
you're
up
trying to
nothing because you
bulldoze the
don't know me from a
conversation,
hole in the wall, Ian. You don't know me from a hole in the wall,
I
Ian.
don't. I
Then
don't.
why
But
you
just like
talking shit?
you standing next to somebody who talking shit about me, so you gonna catch strays too, piggy.
Then motherfucker, then we all catching strays up in this bitch
Thank you. That's
because
all it
then
is. It's mudslinging at this point. So let's
at
fucking sling
least if
mud.
I talk shit about you, Ian, I'm gonna tell you about shit that is legit. You want to throw out different craziness and
Different
act like
craziness. I'm throwing that.
craziness.
I'm giving you the same thing y'all giving me.
What?
Y'all
I'm
can't
not
handle
That's
talking
it.
not
about
You can
you.
true.
handle it.
I
Stay the
don't talk
fuck
That's
about
off
you,
not
the
Ian.
internet.
true.
I don't talk about you, Ian. I don't talk about you, Ian.
You stand next to somebody who's talking about me.
Who gives
You're
a
gonna, like
fuck?
I said,
So
you're
Ian,
gonna
what?
catch
So
you
wait,
strays.
don't. You're
because
not
No.
you down with
literate.
Nerd
Guilt by
Talk, you a pedophile
association.
too?
Guilt.
So
Guilt by
if Nerd Talk
association.
commits a crime or Rican commits a crime, you're a
Is
criminal
that
too?
not what y'all doing right now? No time out. Is that not what's going on right now? Because
Are you a criminal?
I
I've never
definitely
called you a
from
criminal.
your entire community was saying, oh, you need to protect his children. His children
Who
this. Just
community?
because you
That's
didn't say
Henry.
it,
Why are
Who?
you
Who?
coming
you're
at us
standing
about
next to
Henry?
Yo,
people who are
why are
saying
you
it.
always saying everybody? I cannot control what Ray says. I
I
cannot
don't.
control what Henry says. I
You
cannot
can't.
control.
But
You
you'll
can't
sit
control
there
what
and if you
Rican. No, I
co-sign it,
cannot.
standing next to them and not co-sign
No,
it and co-signing to
co-signing
me.
is me saying, yeah, you're right, and
No,
that's never
I
came
just
out my
told you my
mouth.
definition of co-signing. You
Well,
standing next to somebody and being
that's
silent.
not co-signing. That's
No,
not
you could
co-signing.
no, you could easily be like, hey, Henry, don't call that man a project crackhead. At the end of the day, boom,
How
you
do
was
you know if I
accused of
haven't done
letting
it or
your daughter
not?
be around somebody
How
who
do you
touched her.
know if
That's
I've
worse
done it or
than looking
not?
like a crackhead, in my opinion.
What?
Hey,
I
if somebody
what?
acts like one, it is what it is.
What? How?
I
This
act
is the
like
thing,
one.
right? Ian, let
Wow.
me talk. Ian, because you've been
Wow. You
talking
see that?
forever. Ian,
You fat as
when the whole
fuck,
Rican
Ray.
thing happened, he addressed it. I addressed it to him, right? I was like, yo, I didn't know the third party, I didn't know that shit, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I discussed the involvement with Dust. I discussed it with Dust in private. I was like, yo, I didn't know. Like, he came at me. Like, and I even told him when I argue with Rican, if I specifically thought that this was gonna be like a fucking hit piece, I would not have been like, oh yeah, let me join the hit piece. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
not what it was never was, right? My
No, that's
issue
what it
with
was from the
Rican,
beginning.
no, it
Just
was
because you
not.
didn't
That's
know.
not how it was portrayed. Were you in our conversations? No, you were not. That was not. In
No, I
fact,
never said
if
you
you
knew.
read,
I never
if you
said you
read,
knew. I never said you
What?
knew, but that's what it was from the beginning. I never said you
It
knew.
was not. It was
In
not
Dust's
because if
mind,
you,
that's what it was gonna be.
I wasn't. I'm not in Dustin's mind, and you're not
I
either. You
know.
can't. You can't say that. Now,
I mean, that's what he
why would
made at the
Dust?
end of the day.
If it was just a thing for let me talk, and then you want to interject, you could say if
Okay.
if it was a hit piece just for Rican, the original video was the Walter. It was first half Walter, then the second half was about the whole Rican thing.
Hi,
Why
Rican.
was it that in to me, my part, Dust to ask me about Brent? Dust asked me about Brent. Dust asked me about the Rican in the DMs. I never mentioned Rican in any way, shape, or form. I said general shit. I said everyone's in my DMs. Don't worry, my secrets. There's your secrets safe with me. Blah blah. Funny, haha. Never something serious. Never like, yo, this motherfucker is a creep. And let's another thing. Who gives a fuck if they say he's creepy? Like it wasn't like you keep saying heinous. Heinous would have been if she straight up went like, "Yo, I felt sexually assaulted by Rican." That's different. If that would have happened, of course I would have been like, "Take that shit down." Like that's not me. But if she felt like if like me and Ray, like you could talk sexual stuff with me, and I wouldn't feel like you're sexually assaulting me, right? I
Well, I
wouldn't
think he
feel
got a
like
big
hurt,
booty. I think he got a big
right?
old booty. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't feel like now if you say something like really nasty, right? Like involve children or like somebody talk
Go in
about
there,
like
baby.
oh or say something like take it up the butt or something like that and I take offense to it or insult like my me, right? Insult my like my sexual preference or whatever. That's different. But the way she felt, we can't control that and neither can you. My
I never
issue
said I
with
was trying
Rican
to. I never said I was
I know,
trying.
no, no, I know, but you cannot, and this is what we tried to explain to Rick, and maybe you could explain it to him better, since I think I feel you got some more common sense, right? If if I didn't know what was this part of the situation, I told Rican, yo, I even had a discussion with Dust about it. Why would he go then on that other platform and try to act like he was gonna expose me? That's when I severed all ties with Rican. Because if I tell you something, Ian, if you were to talk, if we're friends, right? Because he said whatever, if we're friends or online friends, let's say, and you tell me something, how would you feel? Let's say, even though I told everybody, it wasn't nothing secret. But wouldn't you feel like if I be like, yo, Ian, I'm about to say, I'm gonna drop a bomb on Ian? Would you not
Okay.
feel betrayed if you and I had a conversation and supposedly we were cool?
Talking about would I feel betrayed if you are in a video with somebody slandering me and I say somebody bought you a house?
But but
That's what the bomb
Ian,
was. You know it.
Ian, no, 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 no,
Or
Ian.
somebody bought you a
The
house.
reason why the Ian, it the I explained to him I didn't know the part. I did not know what happened in the video.
How am I supposed
I
to
even
believe that?
told him I had a discussion with Dust about it, right? So that means that I took into consideration his feelings towards it. Because I even said, yo, Rican, if I thought it was something like heinous and negative and whatever, I would have not been part of it. The problem that happened was when he started talking shit and said he had a bomb, which wasn't a bomb because everybody knew it. To me, it wasn't a bomb. No one know. There's no one here in this world alive that has a bomb on me that
Okay, so
I will
Francis,
play like that.
now I want to really know, where does the issue come in for you, that he just said he got a bomb and he was gonna drop, or is the issue that he just said that someone bought you a house?
No, no, no.
Because
My
that
issue,
doesn't seem like
it's not
anything
about the
you're
house,
stating.
baby, because
No,
I
time out.
said
You're
it.
even stating, let me, because I let you talk. You're even stating that you didn't feel no type of way about the bomb, quote unquote, he presented. And at the end of the day, you're supposed to be my friend, and you're standing next to somebody who's literally in a video. Whether you want to call it
Ian, do you know what
parody,
a threat
whether
is?
you want to let, can I talk? Because I'm letting y'all talk. I'm being
You don't know
respectful.
what a threat is because you're not understanding. It was a threat, bro. That's what she had an issue with. It was a
I had
fucking
the issue with the
threat, bro.
threat, not the bomb. I had an issue with the threat of the bomb.
I don't understand what a threat is. No, a
Okay,
threat
all right, all
is
right.
I'm gonna
If
smack
we're
you in your
friends,
fucking face when I catch you.
if
That's what a
if
threat
we're
is.
friends, Ian, if we're friends, Ian, right? And
If I'm
and
your friend,
suppose
you would have told Dust to take you out of the video.